His mum's coming down. We thought in October, but now she said September because she wants to see the tulips. So we started, when we knew she was coming down, we started this pathway so we could get her over to the tunnels in her wheelie walker.
Well,
she could
last
only get
time she
down
was here, she
and now we want to actually get her in there and show her close-ups of everything. So we've always wanted to have a walkway.
We didn't know
instead of people going over the rock, you know, it's dangerous. So we started it, and
then we stopped it.
and
then we went and did something else. and
then last night she said she's coming in September.
So now it's back to this again.
Gotta get on with it.
That's good, having a deadline though.
We do, yeah.
So do you want to just, this is going to be a walkway.
Yeah, so this will be a footpath across here. Oh, probably eventually a slab all the way into there, but we just want to get the footpath section done and then add to it if we need, or when we're going to do it. So we're building these columns rather than just put fill in. The fill can settle and then the slab can crack and all that, so we're putting columns in to support the slab, but we're still putting fill underneath it because you need something to prop the slab up with. So it's cheaper material wise, but more expensive labor wise, you know, to put all this fill in.
If we were paying ourselves.
If we're paying ourselves, it'd be not worth it.
Do you want to just fill me in on a few of the things you've been doing since?
Oh wow.
That's funny.
Well, what about we booked ourselves for that Tuesday. We were going to do the soffeting on the castle because we were doing this because it was nice and sunny and we wanted to get it set out. But we said we'll leave it and we'll go on the castle on next Tuesday. So we had ourselves booked because we thought we're just drifting.
Yeah, we're just dragging our feet on the well, you know, it just keeps going like, oh no, we've got another project, So I thought that, like, do it like we would have done a job, you know.
And then Tuesday came and it was cold, wet and rainy and windy and it wasn't something you could go up on doing the soffeting. So we went still castle, we went inside and Francis started mosaicing my ceiling in the studio. So once started, he had to continue for, what's it, 8.5 days?
8.5 days.
But it was cold, wet and windy most of those days anyway. So that's...
I didn't know what the weather was like because up inside that rooftop there was a decking. Remember that? And so I climbed up inside of there and I didn't even know what the weather was doing and I was tiling it all out. And then I got so far down and we decided it's time for the decking to come out. So we pulled the decking out. So up there now.
It's been there for years. We can't remember when we've put it up, but I know it's been up there for years.
So it's sort of like first of the retreating scaffolding to come out.
That's true. Yeah.
We're retreating, you know.
Going back down again.
Yeah, because I mean that scaffold.
That's exciting.
It is.
That scaffolding was used twice. It was used down in level 2 as the formwork for that slab. So then we retrieved it from there and took it up to the next level, and then it was waterproofed or weatherproofed for how many years before we could get that roof on it. And that ceiling is awesome.
That's awesome.
So is that ceiling finished?
You want to go up and have a look?
I certainly will, yeah.
But there's actually something else we've been working on whilst you haven't been here. Over there, the bottles have been growing and the
dioramas
are in. And the platypus viewing platform has a seat in it now. Did you see that?
No, I don't think.
I think you've done a roof as well over.
Two roofs.
Two roofs.
And a glass plate mosaic. So lots to see.
Yeah. Come and have a look.
Come and have a look.
This?
I think we tried not to get any more projects, didn't we?
Oh, and we finished the top of that. Did you notice that?
That was only sort of
just
halfway up.
That's another thing, because like we got on here, like on the scaffolding, like this bricky scaffolding, and finished the top of that, and then that was one session, and then we went around the other side and finished the other side of it too. So that's all up to height now.
Mind how you go. Bringing everything.
So there's
So some of them are clouding.
yeah, we got moisture inside of
Some of them.
some of the.
Some,
Like,
some are successful.
I think it depended on the day that we put the glass on, and
Oh, look, Mike.
and also if there was anything that had moisture in it, it came out, and then it's now condensing on the glass. So, but some of them are okay.
My little eggs.
Oh.
Little sparrow's nest.
So they're ceramic eggs. Wow.
Oh, these are
Don't-
fun, aren't they? Oh.
Look,
Yeah,
look, I
but
found this
people-
little tea set the other day. I just love this one. It's my favourite.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Some people make a little house to put
Yeah.
theirs in, and,
Yeah, I've got. Oh.
and that's got. Oh, yeah, we can clean them up on the
Yeah.
outside, but we can't clean them up on the
Can't
inside.
clean the inside.
Some of the ones that are really bad, we're going to take the glass off and redo them again,
Yeah.
which isn't a big deal. I cut the glass, so we only need windows to like old window glass to cut the circles out of. Yeah, they're on a bottle, Macona bottles and stuff. Yeah.
Some of them have got fence.
Come and have a look down here.
fence.
This gives you an idea as to how I hold the bricks up temporarily, but they only need to, the piping only has to be in there long enough for the cement to get a little bit firm, and then you can move them. So I was actually well, these last ones I didn't move because they're such a large span, and they also were the last ones I had to do. But further on, where the span is a lot less, I could actually move the pipes. Virtually as soon as I bridged it over, I could move them. So I did like about 8-9 feet in one session. So that's why it only took a week to build all this from that height over. Yeah.
It isn't finished because
Yeah, it's
it
come
needs
through.
its render. It's just been bricked and concreted, so it's kind of rough, but you can sit on it.
Yeah.
And it's really just a nice size, a nice height.
We've got.
It's nice.
Oh, look at that.
It is damp because when we were getting the weather the other day,
Oh, okay.
because it hasn't got a slab on the top yet, so it'll get
that's
a
true.
reinforced slab sitting over the top of this brickwork, which make it super duper strong. You can walk all over this; it's not a problem. But the rain's coming down, and then it's percolating through the bricks.
Okay. All right.
So it will become more weather resistant when we seal it off on the top. But just for now, this is just a structure.
Want to have a look through this little window?
Yeah.
There's something
You can.
surprising through there.
Oh, oh. I recognise those.
And I did not know when it would actually happen. It was never planned. Okay, in next year we're going to do it. It's just like because we had a volunteer that came, Steve and Charlene, I hope they don't mind me mentioning their names, but they came and gave us a hand do a section through here, and after they'd done it, it was like, wow, oh gee, we can actually start to do the rest of it. And because they just brought it up that much, it was like that made all the difference for us to be able to just put a lid over it. And it happened really, really quickly. But I think if I had to have done that bit, I don't think it would have happened as quickly
We
as
were
it
doing
did.
the bottle wall when they came, just
Yeah.
before they came.
Oh, they were the best.
There's one of the dioramas. I've just sort of sat it there just to show you.
So the holes in the wall are actually meant to be for like
Vertical
vertical
ones.
dioramas.
So,
So they'll get mortared in.
so you can be able to see them from both sides.
Yeah, so like different things in different ones.
Angles.
But so that seat's new, the caves, the rooftop's new, and then the next tunnel's new. I put a little bit of cement here to make it not so trip hazard-ish. Everything.
Makes
Yeah,
this
come and have a look in.
Makes this little tunnel a bit more secretive.
Yeah.
You have to go all the way around. I think it's higher than the other tunnel, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's one of the highest roof tunnels there is. We've got that we can do because the bedrock has been our limitation. You know, it's solid bedrock. And then yeah, so finally we had somewhere that we could do something like this, you know, and we just by happenstance found these plates at the Geeston reuse shop, and it was like, wow, oh, they look really interesting. Christina had this one, which was her mother's gift. Was it your mother's or your mother's?
Mum.
Yeah. And she didn't know what to do with it, so
well, I didn't want to give it away, and I didn't really want to use it. I don't think anyone uses them anymore, so this is sort of showcase.
We saw them and saw a bit of potential in the fact that we could make a mosaic. Well, it's sort of a mosaic, an art mural with it.
It is a mosaic.
Oh, I don't know. Mosaic of different styles and things of plates.
They're tesseract.
They're bloody huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really all that's happened is so we finished the ceiling all the way off to here, and we cleaned out this room and rendered some of it.
So it's now ready to actually box it up with that scaffolding.
To make the glass bottle dome.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's going to be wow, all right.
Once we've got a lid on this, Francis will be able to concrete fill these walls. We just haven't been able to reach them. Anywhere, have we?
Do you mean a lid of
scaffolding?
Yeah, but then I won't be able to do the framework over the top of it. The actual dome.
Right.
Because the dome is part of the scaffolding.
Whatever.
I'll make it up as we get there.
We'll make it up as we go.
Yeah.
It's the way it happens.
It is the way it happens here. It's like, well, you know, we got acro props, so maybe we could use them, or maybe it's easy not to use the acro props. We'll just screw straight into the brickwork. You know, there's things I learned doing the cave roof in there that I wish I had known when we did the other cave, because the other cave took years to do because it was such a tedious process putting these wires in and doing the brickwork over the wires. It was just so just technically awkward. And then when it come to doing this, that blooming pipe, it was so easy. It was like drill a hole in the wall, drill a pilot hole, put the pipe up and run a screw through it. And the other way was just like wiring it all together and bending the wires and all this sort of thing. And if the wires weren't the right length, you had to chop them and redo them, and that's why it took so long. And then now I could build a cave in me bloody sleep, you know. And then so I learned that you can actually just drill straight into this yellow brick, a pilot hole, and then drive a screw into the brick without a plug or nothing. You can just go straight in. And that's fine enough for what I need to do. Like, you know, I wouldn't do it if I was building a house, like for permanent use, but it will be there long enough to do the job, and then I can just unscrew it and pull it all down. Strong enough, you know, more than strong enough. So yeah, and then we'll render all this, and then we were thinking about making a painting on this wall, like the whole thing as a painting.
But not with acrylic paint, but
No.
with coloured dyes in cement.
Yeah.
Coloured renders.
Yeah.
So it'll be blobby.
Yeah, like a really raw, you know, like you're gluing them on. Like, I didn't know what sort of adhesive we were going to use to adhere them on with, and it turned out that the mortar I make is so strong, and because the render was rough, we could put the mortar on the back of the plate and push it on. And because I'd put all these screws in the brickwork to support it if it was going to slide down, and didn't need it.
Didn't slide.
Just put them on, and that was it. It's just like, cool, okay. That was like way more thinking than what we needed to do.
Yeah.
What we like to overthink. And then
Still, there's more.
Yeah, the roof of the castle now. You want to go for a walk and climb?
Yep.
Okay. We'll go through the gate. I just walk straight past. I got work. Straight past. We managed to get hold of some more coloured tiles. Another very big purchase for us.
Yes. Sinker tiles.
The colourful ones that you can't get anywhere else.
They've got a range of 40 colours, and
Yeah.
he's going out of sinker. So we scrabbled around and got what we could.
So about 400 square metres. That's a lot. That's a lot.
What colours?
All
the
sorts.
colours.
These are the ones we brought home on the day. We brought home 31 square metres, and I've put
And there's
them,
some yellow ones
look at that.
there.
So we got wall tiles as
Look,
well.
We were chasing mostly floor tiles.
So these are the floor. It's a satin finish.
And they're a harder tile.
Yeah, the back's harder.
They're much more durable. Like wall tiles will last forever as well as floor tiles, but you can put floor tiles where you're going to walk on them. Here they are, all stacked up on the deck. Oh, bloody hell, that's a lot of weight.
At least the pallet. Look at that lot.
Wow.
That is a lot of tile. I mean, I've gone to houses to tile and never had that much tiles in just one house. I mean, you know, like that amount in one house was a massive amount.
Where are we?
So what we've been doing is we've been using these bricks now. So I load them in the bucket and he just pulls them up there with a rope.
That's the finished detail.
That's how we're getting them up. I thought it was faster than trying to do it through the winch, which is over there.
I think it's much faster.
Much faster.
Yeah. Put it in a trolley, lift it up, take the trolley and unload the trolley where it's just load the bucket up, straight in and up onto the scaffold. And it goes. No.
Get a good view of the ceiling without the light. There's all the scaffolding down.
Yeah.
And the timbers over there.
You're coming through the back deck and then you hang a left.
Whoa. Whoa.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
8.5 days.
Tiling, cutting and tiling. So we had to get all the tiles up onto the deck. We'd carry them up in buckets, and then I'd take the cutter up there and a couple of trestles and I'd slice the tiles up, get up on top of the trestle with a little mix of glue and start gluing them and making sure they were all the right distance. We bought 4 bags of grout thinking, oh man, that's heaps. Nope. that's 4 bags of grout up there, and I reckon it's going to take another 10 bags of grout to finish it.
It's getting bigger.
It's getting bigger. Yep.
So it's still.
So how far is it coming down?
All the way to where that power line is.
What, the blue?
The blue.
Yeah, but it'd be like.
And then, but the idea is it rains into the white tile. So the white tile will go up, and the blue tile will come down, and they'll sort of intermingle into each other. So see how the colours interleave into each other.
Yeah.
That is how it sort of will happen into the wall, and eventually it'll just go white. So it'll be largely white up to, well, probably here, say. At a guess, I don't really know yet. So it'll be white large down to there, and then I'll start to sprinkle in some blues. Christine, I'll just turn the lights on now and show you how blue and bright it is. There it is.
Spaceship.
Yeah. Wow. It's really hard on the eyes.
It is.
It's like. But you know what this room is? It's a bloody pain in the neck. Look at
Yeah,
I'm getting a pain in the neck.